morning once again, my loved ones. This is your boy Ketan from Ketan Commercial Farm. In our last video, I show you how you can invest 250,000 naira to plant cassava in 1 acre of land. Hence, today I will be showing you how you can make maximum profit from that same 1 acre of cassava farm. Follow me as I show you how to make the maximum profit. There are 3 major ways of going about cassava harvesting. I will try my possible best to explain to you as a layman. The first method is selling the raw tuber of cassava to local women who will later process the cassava to garri. As at today in my area, profit forecast under this method are as follows. 200 ifs, that is 1 igba, is sold at 90,000 naira. 200 ifs multiplied by 15 is equivalent to 1 acre. Gross profit then will be 15 igba multiplied by 90,000 naira. That will give us 1,350,000. Then our net profit will be gross profit minus total cost of planting. That will be 1,350,000 minus 250,000. That gives us 1,100,000. Note, the only problem with this method is the fact that the local women will not pay you immediately until they have processed the cassava into garri and sell it to the local market. And this can take up to 3 to 4 weeks depending on the situation on ground. Moving on, the second method is to harvest the cassava and process it to garri by yourself. The slight difference between this method and the first one is the fact that under this method you will make much profit. But if you are not careful, you can break down along the way, especially if this is your first time, because garri processing is a very tedious work. Nevertheless, presently in my area, 1 big bath of garri in local market is 35,000 naira. 200 ifs can give between 5 to 7 baths depending on the land yield. 1 acre is equivalent to 15 igba multiplied by 5 bath of garri. That will give us 75 bath of garri per acre. Assuming the garri production cost is 210,000 naira, gross profit then will be 75 bath multiplied by 35,000 minus 210,000 naira. And that gives us 2,625,000 minus 210,000 naira. That is 2,415,000 naira as our gross profit. Then our net profit will be gross profit minus total cost of planting. That is 2,415,000 naira minus 215,000. That gives us 2,165,000 naira as our net profit. Moving on, the third method is selling the cassava per ton or truck to starch making company or fufu making company. I believe this is the best method for beginners in cassava farming. The yield of cassava per acre depends on the soil fertility, climate condition, farming practices, and the variety of cassava planted. On average, a well-managed cassava farm in Nigeria can produce between 12 to 16 tons of cassava root per acre. As of today, the price per ton of cassava in Nigeria ranges from approximately 150 to 170,000 naira. Assuming we choose 150 as our market price for 1 ton, hence 1 ton is 150,000. 1 acre produces 12 tons, that is 150,000 multiplied by 12 tons. That will give us 1.8 million naira. Gross profit will be 1,800,000 naira minus 300,000 naira for transport cost, and that will give us 1.5 million naira. Net profit will now be gross profit minus total cost of planting. That is 1,500,000 naira minus 250,000. That will give us 1,250,000 naira. Now you can see clearly how much you can make as profit in cassava farming if you invest just 250,000 naira only. In our next video, I will be giving details information about pepper farming. Thank you for watching. For any question or enquiries, contact us via the details on the screen. But before you go, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.